Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new Six Flags park for the channel. There's not many left actually, so this has been a bucket list park for some time for me. Six Flags St. Louis. So many unique rides in this park. Not unique, just more like things that have sparked my curiosity over the 30 to 35 years that I've been following amusement parks. And this has been long on my list of a park to get to. And finally, in an early October day, we're here for over 11 hours because there's two events that we're going to cover in two separate vlogs. This is the day portion. It's just past 1:30 or 1:30. That was England. That was last year. Today we're in America though, so yeah, 1:30, and we're going to do a vlog of the day just to give you my experience of, say, the rides that I've been wanting to get on here, including Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast, the long infamous Boss coaster, of which I have a documentary video on, or tongue-in-cheek one, but now I finally get to ride Boss for the first time, and many other coasters that I'm definitely looking forward to, amongst just enjoying the park and experiencing it for the first time. So I'm very excited. It looks like there's a reasonable crowd today. I'm going to try to get all those credits in first, and then I will join you for a tour of the park and give you my impressions on the big rides before we close out the day vlog. And then definitely join me for the night, where we're going to do the Haunt event here all the way up till midnight. As it's a Saturday, it should be pretty wild. Six Flags St. Louis. Let's go. Only because I've never had it. I've never had a chance to actually get myself in front of such a great sign like the Six Flags St. Louis sign with that detail on the front, on the top. New for this year, but definitely one of the best entrances that they have in the industry here in America. So already impressed with that. Let's go inside. In fact, one of the better ones I've ever been on. Not much talk about this ride, but I have to admit, I was very impressed with it. It reminds me a bit of Roar, and was built around the same time at Six Flags America. But this one, I just like the design of this particular layout a lot more. A lot of low to the ground airtime hills. A lot of overbanked track during those portions, a la Mystic Timbers, my favorite GCI. So yeah, this was definitely a great ride. And it's gonna warm up later in the day, so I'll probably give it another shot. About 20-minute wait. Unfortunately, I just found out by hearing in the crowd that Roar is actually not open right now. Or sorry, Boss, already mentioned Roar, as they're saying it needs to warm up a bit before it can actually take the entire track around without getting stuck. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get on it today. I definitely would be very disappointed if I don't, but we'll see. We got plenty of time ahead. They say it might be up around 3 or 4, so let's hope. Mr. Freeze reverse blast. Got a front seat slash back seat ride because of that configuration. So you got what would have been the front seat view on that, but going backwards. Wow, I did not expect that to be as good as it was. That was one of my favorite launch coasters I think I've ever done. And it's old school, it's been around for ages. I wish I'd done the one now at Great Adventure when I had the chance, Batman and Robin, but that's long gone. But yeah, I didn't expect that to be as intense as it was. That tunnel and all the lighting effects coming out of the backwards portion. I think it's actually more successful being backwards than it is being forwards. But maybe one day I'll get to Texas and I'll be able to find that out. Coasters now, just the full package and a front and backwards layout that really a lot of launch coasters right now do not really offer quite in the same extent that that one does. Boy, that reverse top hat was excellent, and also the launch up the spike, which is very unique to launch coasters these days. Definitely worth it.
Is this thing how we just go? And how do we get over there? That's
gotta be able to anticipate those changes and timing is key.
That's what I say, your box.
And these guys behind me now, they've got about a 2-hour wait to get on this thing. The fast pass, I'm gonna give good and bad, but I gotta start with bad because there was a lot of bad. First, the ride experience, Gerstaller trains, a CCI Woody from 2000 that definitely has not aged well, and because of that, you really have a ride that's the peak in this park, but really not worth the wait because, yeah, they keep modifying it. You definitely can notice where the track sections have been rebuilt in that, but it hasn't helped for the smoothness of this ride whatsoever. So I was really shocked by the first half of the ride. I ended up getting second from the front in the front of the car, or second from the front seat, which really had a lot of pops of airtime because of the speed of the train. I really didn't expect that double down on the first drop either. I didn't know that that was actually part of it, despite actually doing many POVs or observing many POVs of this ride over the years. But yeah, it's the drop is great. The turnarounds, I was impressed by how effective they were in the first half. The train really loses speed in the second half of the course, and that's when really the roughness starts to kick in. This is not a ride I don't think I would want to ride more than once or twice in a day because I definitely got head rattled by the end of it. Probably not helped by its age. The Gerstaller trains, it's been notorious for being rough over the years anyway. I would have loved to have tried the Helix. You can see the remnants of it here still. That unfortunately teases what it once was. It does have a dip down feature too, which is really kind of cool. But yeah, just taking that one turn was pretty rough anyway. And the biggest problem with this ride is the fast pass. It's kind of ridiculous. They fill half of the train every 2 cycles, which means that even when you get to the station after over an hour wait, you still got to wait several trains to get what is generally like the queues hold like 2 to 3 trains worth of riders. You still got like almost a half an hour before you get on the ride when you get up there anyway. Add to that, they don't really choose which seats the designated fast pass riders are going to go on, so when you do finally get on the ride, you don't know whether or not your seat's going to be taken, and because I was at the front, it was taken 2 times in a row. There wasn't much hype to live up to with the boss because, yeah, like I said, it's been notorious to be pretty rough and not that amazing of a ride, but I definitely was underwhelmed by it. Inside information though, in about 1 hour's time, this park is going to get very cold, so I have a feeling that this ride might actually open up later on. They said that they didn't open the ride earlier because the track wasn't warm enough to get trains through. Well, I've got a bright idea for people that operate this park to get those tracks warmed up. Run more than one train. You have a 2-hour wait here and you got 2 trains just sitting in the shed that they're not cycling, so it's kind of crazy. Definitely not left with a great experience here at the Boss. Probably the only time I'm going to ride it. Wouldn't mind a back seat, but if I did get that back seat, it might be unbearable because of how rough it is. All right, that's the peak ride done. The Boss is out of the way. Probably won't do it again today. Let's get on to the rest of the park. Okay, well, we had a good start to the day. It's obviously gone south a bit because of that wait, which was crazy. A lot of people are now going over to the Boss and being like, I'm not waiting for that. I wish other than the fact that I had to get on it once at least just to know what it was all about. Yeah, it was definitely an all right ride, but I definitely wouldn't sing praises of it. Pandemonium also has a very long wait, but because of the fact that the weather is going to turn in 2 hours, I'm definitely going to wait till later to get on this ride, because I definitely anticipate that it's going to shorten in queue. Already though, however, they're running test cars on it, which is not a good sign. I've heard some great things about this ride, however. So Screaming Eagle is on a wait, probably about a half an hour. I'm not lying though, the temperature in this place is about to get to 10 degrees Canadian. I'm gonna bank on the fact that a lot of people that are in shorts right now are not gonna be in this park in about 2 hours. So that means the lines are definitely going to change during that time. Hopefully we might be able to get on it right now, because I definitely want to. It's Ninja. Stay tuned. We'll see what we can do. Just so you, I'm not crazy, but yes, 180-minute wait for the boss. What a masterstroke of an idea it was to get there and get on it as soon as I noticed that it opened, because wow, I would be going crazy if it was a 3-hour wait today. I could not be dealing with that. 31 minutes for Screaming Eagle, however, is not bad. Rookie Racer was 70 minutes when it was 17 only about 10 minutes ago, so I'm not so sure about the accuracy of these times. And also it's a little bit frustrating, the top that's cut off there too. This is what you're dealing with. It's now feeling a bit more like a Six Flags park. I'm also trying to find a beer in order to settle me down, because yeah, we're here for the whole day. This park is about a half an hour away from turning into a scare zone throughout, as it claims. That also means that, as I forgot to mention earlier, that all the haunted houses at this event are a pay to participate, so you're gonna have to pay $35 to do all the haunted houses here. We'll see whether or not I do that during the night vlog. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm just hoping that the waits won't be too crazy, because I don't want to spend 60 American on a fright pass today. That's not my goal. But some of these effects that are already up and running are quite cool and effective. In T-minus 10 minutes time, this whole park is about to change, as all of these haunts will suddenly come to life, where we're going to go to the main gate to capture. It's been 4 hours. I've only been on 3 rides. It's not been going successfully, that's for sure. So what we're going to be trying to do is to see whether or not, once these mazes open, a majority of these people here are going to go to the mazes, and then maybe we'll be able to get some shorter queue times. Things open up, I feel like we're going to actually get some better wait times on some of the rides. So we're going to test this theory out. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that around 9 o'clock, 10, they're pretty much going to be a walk-on for most of the attractions here. I kind of want to get some things during the day, so that way I know what the experience is like during the day, but it hasn't been perfect. And obviously there's a lot of rides that are not open here, so there's probably a pretty pretty good reason for me to come back here to Six Flags St. Louis when the opportunity presents itself. But for now, it's time to bid adieu for the first vlog here for the day. I know it's been a bit underwhelming, but it's really kind of just giving you a feel of what the park's about and the first time that I've experienced it. I guarantee in the second half there will be a lot more rides. Unfortunately, not great vista of those rides, and then we'll see what we can capture of the haunted houses as well, if we actually get in. We'll certainly cover the scare zones regardless. We've got more than enough time to do so, but we'll see. We'll see. It's unpredictable. Who knows what's going to happen? It's about time to do a haunt. I'll bid you adieu. Hopefully I'll see you in the next vlog. Thanks for dropping in.